That was like the oh shit moment for me. But it's kind of a secret.
Which brand was the biggest brand that you've been able to work with?
This is like the biggest flex for me because I just think he's hilarious.
We are here with Emily Zugay. We got TikTok star, we got graphic designer now. You're also a comedian. How do you introduce yourself to people nowadays?
I just say, hi, I'm Emily. I make stupid TikToks. And that's about it.
I need to know, did you actually go to school for graphic design?
I didn't go to school for graphic design. I do have a degree in entertainment design, so my concentration is actually in animation.
Oh my gosh. Is that like what you do now? Is that like, that was your passion? That's what you wanted to do?
That was what I wanted to do, but then COVID kind of hit right after graduation, so I had to sort of adapt. But I love animation. Anytime I get to do it, I jump on the opportunity, so.
I mean, clearly you got this whole following from it. Literally, like, you have like a chokehold on the TikTok app right now. Like on every brand too. Every brand literally probably wants to hire you. I gotta know how the applications come running through.
We've gotten a lot of emails. It's been very weird for me because 3 weeks ago, this was not a thing at all. And now my life is, going through emails, talking to people and trying to, figure out also like what I'm doing on the app. It's just the weirdest thing.
Well, that's the craziest part is that you posted your first logo redesign video in early September.
Mm-hmm.
We're still in September and you're at 1.4 million followers. That growth was so quick. At what point did you realize, oh my gosh, this is really happening?
Yes. I think once TikTok officially changed their profile picture, I don't know if it's still like that, but when they reached out to me, in my head, it was like, there are so many millions of daily users. So just the fact that they even like recognized me, that was when I was like, something's happening. And it's a little scary, to be frank with you.
That was like my oh my god moment. Like,
yeah, that was like the oh shit moment for me. Like, what's happening?
When I first saw your videos though, I thought you were serious. I was like, okay, awesome. Like design, she's gonna remake these logos, they're gonna look great.
Oh yeah.
And I think the first one I saw was the Starbucks coffee. Even though you misspelled coffee and everything, I really thought it was dead ass. I was like, this is good.
Oh my god. I'm so glad.
And then I had to continue. I was like, wait.
Yeah, there's no way.
Which company do you think had the best response to your TikToks?
There are so many, a small amount of them, but everybody just did so great with their videos. I really liked the Detroit Lions, how they like made the shirts and showed the players. And then they sent me a shirt too, which was so sweet. And then the Amazon commercial, I watched it a million times. It was so funny with the like flute music or whatever, the recorder.
Yeah. They like animated it onto the plane, the trucks. I saw that. That was literally the funniest thing. Like they took it to the next level. It's so crazy how they literally, all of them are just like taking part in it. Cause like with like TikTok now, like advertising is so different. So like the fact that you like came up with this idea, companies are like eating it up. It's so funny. They fight to the death in your comments.
Right?
It's wild. It's
me next. And then all of a sudden, every company has a new logo now that you just made them. How trippy is that? I can't get over it. You're taking over TikTok.
Thank you. It is very bizarre. Again, like you never really think when you go into situations like that or you're uploading and you're still like kind of a small creator, like you never think that you're gonna like be that person or like be the talk of something. Like it just doesn't feel like it's ever going to happen. So when it actually does happen, it's very weird.
When you made the first rebranding video, did you think it was going to work or did you think it was going to flop?
I didn't think it was going to do well. It was just another idea in my notes app. And the premise of like a lot of my videos is to mildly infuriate some people and then to like giggle with like the people who follow me, and we just like have this inside joke. So in my mind, I'm like, maybe this will reach a couple graphic designers, and then I'll have a funny video reading their comments and just like having a good time. And soon before I knew it, the video was doing a lot better than I expected, and I was shocked.
Are there any in particular that you remember recording and you just couldn't get it out without laughing?
Yes, I posted something on my Instagram story, like a recording of it before I deleted all of the clips. But when I was originally dissecting the McDonald's logo, I was just trying to make it like ridiculous. So at first I was trying to explain that I thought the golden arches looked like a behind. And I couldn't get it out. And I was like, if McDonald's like does approach me after this and we want to work together, like whatever it is, like I probably shouldn't go with that route. So then I changed it to like knees, which I thought was like funnier in a way. So I don't know if you've seen that video, but
we've seen that. I think you said something about like your mom like not being able to see it because it was inappropriate. Yeah. No, I loved it. But like, what was your reaction to like going viral, and like how many followers did you jump? Did you start from zero, or you had a platform before?
It's just crazy. But I kind of started in February, and then I kind of started to gain more traction in like April. I think by mid-August, maybe early August, I'd hit 500,000, which was crazy to me. And I was just elated because it's like I never thought that I would get to that point. And then the logo videos, like I was talking with my fiance, it's like if I could hit 1 million before the end of the year, that would be insane. And before I knew it, it was the end of the week and I was like close to that milestone, and it's still really hard to comprehend. I think I'm just really thankful.
Like, why do you think your videos do so well?
I think that it creates an inside joke, and people like to be a part of inside jokes.
Yeah.
You know, I never tend to be like malicious or want to like bully people. Like that is never my intent. But I think it is kind of funny when people don't understand that it's a joke. And I don't know, people like to feel like they're a part of something or like they're a part of a group. So, and for the people on the other end, it gets a lot of engagement because when they see, for lack of better terms, a dumb blonde doing ridiculous things, they're like, I have to tell her how stupid she is.
Yes. Okay, but does that ever bug you when you see those comments that are like, she's only getting this fame because she's a cute blonde?
Not really. Like I dealt with hate comments very early on because that's kind of, I just accepted it. I was like, if I'm going to be making these style of videos and I'm going to be painting myself in a certain light, there are going to be people who are going to be mean to me, and I just have to suck it up. And yeah, I'm at the point now where they really don't bug me, or I don't really think twice about them.
No, that's good. That's good. Because when you grow that fast, like literally there's always trolls that are gonna like come up to you. But like speaking of just like all these people following you, do you get recognized in public at all?
Not a ton. I kind of live in like a smaller town, and to be honest, like for my job, I'm in my apartment a lot, so I don't really go out a ton, but it's been a few times, which is weird and cool.
What is your job outside of this?
So I'm a pet portrait artist.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
So you do obviously know what you're doing when it comes to art.
I'd like to think so. I'll let the people decide. But yeah.
Oh my
God, I love it.
Wait, how long have you been doing that?
I started last February when quarantine hit because I needed money. Right after college, I was like, I have basically nothing in my bank account. And that was a quick way to just advertise it to my friends and family on Instagram, be like, hey, I'm doing these pet portraits, let me know if you want one. And luckily through TikTok, it's been able to grow and develop into a profitable enough like business for me to do it from home, which I really, really love.
Has that taken off a lot since your TikTok channel has taken off?
Yes, it was, I'd say probably July or the beginning of August, where I was at the point where I had fully booked out the rest of the year with clients, which was crazy because in February of this year, I had 4 clients, and now it's booked to the end of the year, which I did not see coming, you know?
That's incredible. It's crazy how TikTok can like truly change lives.
Yeah, it sounds ridiculous because I'll be honest, like I made fun of the app before I like downloaded it, and I looked at it in this light where it was like, TikTok, kind of cringy. But if you really, you know, dedicate yourself to it and you look at it as a business tool, like it can change your life. Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, I have to ask though, like, what does your fiance think of all this? Like the fame, the brands, like all that.
He loves it. He's excited because he's known that I've wanted to do something like this for my whole life. Not specifically this, but just entertain people or whatever, tell a story or whatever it is. Like a few years ago, I had a really bad YouTube channel, but it's like, I think he saw, you know, how badly I just wanted something to work, or like me going to school for animation. So he's excited that I finally get a chance to like, you know, entertain people.
Do you just literally go into your comments, choose the brands, and then like you're like, all right, and then you just get to like creating the logos?
So that's how it was for the first couple, because I wasn't, again, when I made the first one, it was like, okay, this did great, let's make another one. And then for the second one, I was like, okay, this is doing good, like I'll choose the top comments or whatever. But now I'm actually working with brands, and
yes,
I know, finally. So, you know, it's been a little less like fly by the seat of my pants kind of. I have to, you know, work with people and work with these brands and make sure that we're respecting, you know, what they want, and that they're aware of like what I might say. But yeah, overall, it's changed a little bit. But when I go and actually physically shoot the video and make the logos, it's still kind of the same thing where I'm just like, I need to do this fast because I can't think too much about it.
Do some of the brands want you to trash them?
I mean, yeah, like generally they're like, we trust you, like please just don't like rearrange our letters in an you know, an undesirable way. Or like, you know, so for the most part, yeah, they're really good supports.
Which brand was the biggest brand that you've been able to work with?
So I'd say like right out of the gate, it's kind of hard because I'm kind of like in the process right now of working with them.
Oh, okay.
But like in terms of like who I've had like cahoots with, it would be like McDonald's. Like they didn't ask me prior to the video, but afterwards, you know, we were able to like email back and forth and talk a little bit about it. So that was crazy.
That's huge. Yeah.
It's weird, yeah.
Everyone knows McDonald's.
It's very, very crazy.
Have you had any like crazy person, like big celebrities like slide your DMs at all or anything?
Yes, but it's kind of a secret for the for the next video.
Yeah.
But when you go to your DMs, is it like blue check mark, blue check mark, blue check mark? Just everyone sliding lately?
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty surreal. You know, it is very strange, and it's an honor though that they want to work with me and are taking the time to reach out to me. So yeah, it's crazy though.
Have any like influencers from TikTok that you know of like asked to reach or like were asked to work with you?
I've had like people follow me back who I've followed for a while or message me and be like, hey, I love your videos. The creator, this is like the biggest flex for me because I just think he's hilarious. The creator of Phineas and Ferb followed me and he messaged me and was like, I send your videos to my friend and you guys have a similar sense of humor. He's just the nicest guy. David Spade.
Oh my gosh.
He just sent me a very quick DM, but I have this dumb video where I'm like making ice cubes and he's like, ice cube video is funny. And I was like, thanks, Spade. Trying to keep my cool.
Are there any celebrities that you're holding out hope for that they will DM you in the future?
I don't even know. Anybody would be fantastic. Like it would be an honor to speak to anybody, but I don't know. I think maybe people in comedy who I could like speak to, get their opinions or like their story, talk to them a little more personally, which was really cool when David Spade talked to me, but I didn't want to feel like, hey, I have a million questions for you.
Okay, I want to talk about the Lions game. So obviously Amazon made their whole commercial. The Lions changed their name to Lines because of you. They made that shirt that you mentioned, and then they gave you and your fiance tickets to their game. What was that experience like?
It was really cool. I'd been to like a Bears preseason game at Soldier Field in Chicago. But to be asked by them to come to the game and they gave me like a custom jersey, which was so sweet. Like the hospitality was great. Being able to just watch the game and enjoy it and just like soak it all in. Like it was one of the best days of my life. It was so fun. It was just exceeded like any expectations that I had.
Getting treated like a VIP over there. I see.
It was crazy.
Right.
Yeah, it was very cool.
Where did you come up like with the idea in the first place? Like, did we ask you that? Like, literally, when did the idea come to you?
Yeah, it was like probably a couple days before. I like brought it up to my fiance. I was like, hey, it would be funny if I redesigned logos. And he was like, I don't know if the average person is going to like get it or is going to like feed into it. But I was like, well, from being in hours of critiques in college, I feel like I know how to dissect a logo. And if I did that like in an arrogant and annoying fashion and acted like I knew what I was talking about and then tried to boast my work, which was like hideous, I feel like people would get like, I could get a reaction out of people. So to me, it was like a good formula, a good plan. But again, I was like unsure too, because I was like, I don't know how many people are actually going to care about it, maybe just graphic designers, but I think it could be fun for me at least.
Right. What's the long-term goal for you? I know you posted on your Instagram that you're planning on starting a YouTube channel. You said that you started a YouTube channel before, but what's your long-term goal?
Yeah, right now I'm trying to figure that out because I think it's really easy when you go like considerably viral to also drop off pretty fast.
Right.
So I'm just trying to be strategic and figure out how I can be here for the long haul, sort of find some longevity in what's happening and develop myself even further, on TikTok, but also I think transition to other platforms where people can sort of like get to know who I am. And so I can create more of it, like a relationship with my audience, I guess. So I don't know. That's the plan. I don't know in terms of career or like where this is going. I just kind of want to say yes to all of the opportunities, that are going to pop up, and hopefully I'll get to a place where I'm already really happy, but hopefully, we'll keep on getting to a good place. So.
Are you going to take the comedian route? Are you going to ever do stand-up? Have you ever done stand-up?
God, no. No. I've never considered, I would be very open to something like that. I think it's weird because I've never, until all this has happened, I think it's like, I never considered myself as like a comedian or like someone who was like funny or someone who people cared to like watch because they thought they were funny. So I don't know. I think it'll take a little bit of time to figure that out.
The best part though is you hit it right on the nail without even trying. Like that's the thing though. You have that like natural capability. So like the more you think about it is like you don't even have to think about it. It just like comes naturally. So no, you got it.
No, thanks.
So we want to play this game that we came up with for you.
Oh God.
Where we're gonna show you a couple of different logos. And you can just rate them. Let us know why you give them the rate.
2 out of 10. Worse than Doritos. I don't want my mom looking at it. I don't want my grandma looking at it. I don't want to look at it. it makes me very uncomfortable, and it's so pointy. So, so there you go. Hot topic. Goodbye. Okay. It's dynamic. The font is boring. I would like maybe cursive, something like that. And I don't know why we have 2 colors. I think it's an overkill. I think if we just did maybe a nice color like a pink, that would be very nice. That would be appealing, more eye-catching. Thank you. Oh God.
Wait, did you rate that one?
Oh, that was 5 out of 10. Oh no. Oh God. Okay, Walmart. What do we have to say about it? I think it should be in all caps because they're obviously, we'd just be lying to ourselves if we didn't agree that they were the big dog. They were on top. I don't like their slogan. They just need to get rid of it. They need to simplify it, to be completely honest. Maybe like good produce or something like that, straight to the point. And get rid of I don't know what that is on the right. Get rid of it. I hate it. 4 out of 10. I think my face or like maybe a pineapple or perhaps a cucumber would look nice to tie in the produce tagline.
Okay.
Oh, who is this? 0 out of 10. I don't know who this is. Do you know who this is? Where are the numbers? Where are the letters? I don't know anything about this individual, and frankly, I don't want to know more. So scrap it. Start over. 0 out of -2, probably actually out of 10. Oh, okay. Suggestive much, maybe. You should probably just change your entire name. I like the caps lock. I like the sports that we have going on, but you need to change your name because I'm not the only one thinking it. Yeah, 6 out of 9 for sure. Dicks. It reminds me of a carryout box. And I don't like that. You guys don't work with food. You work with people. So I would like to see some faces. I would like to see some words. And frankly, I would like to see some bright colors. 4 out of 10.
The second you start to get a little bit of clout, you type your name into Google and suddenly people act like they know you. They start claiming things about you. So I'm going to read you a sentence from something I found on you, one of your wiki pages, not wiki feet. And you could just let me know your thoughts on that.
Okay.
Sound good? You can let me know if it's true.
The way you're speaking makes me afraid to say yes if it is true. I'm inclined to say no matter what.
No, the first one is
Okay.
Emily Zugay started their own TikTok account and she started funny romantic videos.
False. No.
I mean,
I'm just thinking back to all of the videos I've ever done, and it's not very romantic.
yeah, the romantic threw me off a little bit, but also the way they worded it, they started funny and romantic video. Like, you're the first person to have ever made a funny or romantic video on TikTok.
I am the Hallmark channel of TikTok. Basically.
Next is she has millions of followers on Instagram.
No. That's false. I couldn't tell you how many, but not a million.
This one is actually my favorite. Emily Zugay, lovers, her mom, and a lot.
I love her, my mother, so much. So much so that I don't want her to look at the Doritos logo. Yeah. That's great.
Really looking out for her
True.
mom.
True.
This one, number 4, this is the last one. She loves traveling, dancing, and always wanted new friends.
What?
Oh my goodness. It's her lifelong dream to make new besties. All the time.
Dance with my new friends. in new locations. Sure. 100% yes.
Now you have 1.4 million new friends.
Let's go, guys.
It's just like, where's the grammar though? Lover, her mother. Like, where was the grammar in these articles?
I didn't even read it beforehand, so that was the best part.
I need these people to make my logos, whoever they are. I'm ready to hire them.
Yes. Well, that was just great. Thank you so much, Emily, for joining us. I had too much fun talking with you, and we got to pick your brain a little bit. So thank you for joining us.
Thank you guys so much. This is like one of the best interviews. You guys are awesome. So fun.
For more OT every week, make sure you guys hit subscribe.